set your brows. If you do not set them, baby, you ain't gonna have none by the time that the party is over. And if you have, you know, very sparse brows to begin with, you're gonna be upset, girl. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Delana and you are watching Brwngirlluxe. Today I have a good video for you all. I am actually going to be sharing my 10 best beauty products for oily skin. Now, this is kind of replacing my June favorites video, mainly because summertime is here and y'all need to hear from the queen of oil. Y'all need to hear from me the best products for oily skin. So that is what I decided to focus on in today's video. So the 10 products are really for oily skin. Now, if you have combination skin, this could work for you as well. If you're a dry skin girl, don't be using some of these products because it's going to just match you down too much and you're going to be looking dry, like you about to peel in a minute. So this may not be for you, but this is definitely for the combination oily girls, okay? So let's not waste any time. Let's get into the first product. The first product I'm gonna focus on is gonna really be more of a skin care product. So obviously before you start applying your makeup. Now, I know someone is thinking, well, your friend makes that, so that's why you're hyping it up. Y'all, this is my Petal Potion by NBT Body Care. And yes, it's by my sister. But y'all, look at this bottle. Ever since I've gotten this, I stopped using that Palmer's vitamin E oil or whatever it was I had. I stopped using it. This here is so good. It truly helps slowing down the production of oil, okay? When I put this on, for the first moment, I'm like, okay, I'm a little shiny. But when it starts to melt in your skin, I can tell that it's helping cut back some of the oils that my skin would normally produce. This is only $15. Also, I have a code and I will leave it down below for you guys to save 10%. Listen, this is really good. I have it on today because to me, it gives like more of a healthy glow. So yes, I'm matte, but I also have a look that's not like, oh my God, your skin just looks dry. You know what I mean? Because even if you're oily, you don't want your skin to look dry. Like you don't want the dry looking effect. You want to look matte, but have some type of natural glow that's not oily, right? So this here, I absolutely love it. I stand by this product. I told my sister, she has several products, but for me, this is the best product. And at first when she brought it up to me, I was like, ooh, oil, I'm oily, da, da, da. No. And just so you guys can know, it has sweet almond oil in it, vitamin E on it, E oil in it, a jojoba oil, sunflower seed oil. So it has a ton of different oils in it. Again, this is good for face, body, and hair. I have used it a little bit on my scalp because I do have an itchy scalp. That helps me. I haven't used it enough to see like, oh, if my skin, my hair is growing from it. But I can definitely tell a difference with my skin, which again, I use it faithfully every single day, and I will be having to buy a new bottle soon. The next skincare product, this is an OG product, okay? Everybody named mama probably didn't use this. They got oily skin at one point or another. Combination oily to oily, right? So Clinique, this is that moisturizing gel. So this is my normal moisturizer. So what I do now is I put on the Petal Potion by NBT Body Care, put that down first. Then I go ahead and apply the Clinique moisturizing gel. If you watch my most recent vlog that came out Sunday, you will see that that's what I did in my skincare prep. So again, that oil is definitely helping me, but when I put this on, it's helping matte me down even further. I think this product is absolutely amazing. I think this is great. This size is about $14, $15. I will have everything linked for you all in the description box because again, this is really going to be helpful for all my oily girls out there. Some of these products you may have been using, some you may have not, but today I'm calling them out. All right, so we're gonna move into our makeup products. Let's just kind of start with what you would start out with. So let's go with primer. So technically this is kind of more skincare. So this is the All Nighter Primer, right? So Y'all have heard about this, okay? Y'all have heard about this foundation grip primer. This, if you are oily and you want your makeup to stay on for hours on hours on hours, go ahead and grab this. I think this size is about 36 bucks. I think this is an amazing product. I just think that if I don't use this or either my Milk, some type of gripping primer, so it stays on. So even though I may get oily after hours in the sun, all my makeup doesn't melt off, right? So we don't want that. We don't want our whole face to melt off. Like that's not what we want to happen when we're out and about enjoying our day. But this here, it really, really helps. I am gonna call out one primer that is obviously taking me over my 10 best products, but this primer I've been back using over the last like 2 weeks now, and it works so good. So this is the Fenty Pro Filter Instant Retouch Primer. So what I love about this is it's giving a nice blurring effect and a smoothing effect. So I will say with the all-nighter grip, while this helps your makeup just stay on, this is gonna be the primer you wanna apply first, because if you wanna look smooth and you don't want all your texture popping through in photos, video, etc., this here is really, really good. And again, I think this product will work well for any skin type, but definitely for those of us that are oily. So this is a soft matte. Fenty has their like true matte as well primer. I didn't grab that one because to me, sometimes when things are just too matte, things get very powdery. So I have to find like a middle ground for myself that I feel comfortable with. But this one here, it's really, really good. So that is my one bonus. I think I might have 2 bonus. That's my one bonus product that if you don't have it, grab it and do like me. Start with the small one because I'm an advocate for starting with something small. Before I spend all my coin, I need to make sure I'm really gonna love it. But that I would absolutely buy in the big bottle. All right, so now let's get into the makeup products. The first thing is something that you're gonna need in the beginning of your makeup process, or maybe at the end, depending on when you do your brows. Y'all, if you have oily skin and you don't set your brows, I cannot tell you what I was doing before I got this, but the Anastasia Beverly Hills Clear Brow Gel, I'm telling you, if you are oily, just because you may think, oh, well, that's my brow. No, they get oily too. So if you are putting on pomade, pencil, whatever you do for your brows, you need to set your brows. If you do not set them, baby, you ain't gonna have none by the time that the party is over. And if you have, you know, very sparse brows to begin with, you're gonna be upset, girl. You're gonna be upset. So make sure you are setting your brows after you do them. I set mine today and I'm only, you know, did my makeup for filming purposes, not going nowhere, but I know better, right? I know better because I get oily very fast. So to me, setting my brows has been a savior, okay? So this product, I think it's 20 bucks, 18 bucks, somewhere around there, worth every single penny. There's other brands out there, but if you are oily, get you a brow gel. You're gonna need it this summer. And if you're in the South like me, oh, it's humid. You know what I mean? So it's hot and humid. You need that. The next product we're gonna get into is our foundation. So I have 2 options for you. I'm gonna start with the option I'm wearing today. So this is the Fenty Beauty Skin Tint. This is in the shade 20. This is called the Eavesdrop Blurring Skin Tint. I have this on today. And y'all, when you put this on with a brush, foundation, you don't even need it, girl. This here acts as a foundation. I mean, literally amazing coverage. As you guys know, I have pretty good skin, so it's not like, oh my God, it just has to do, you know, so much work for me. But I put 2 pumps on and it worked absolutely amazing. So in my opinion, if you are looking for a lightweight tint foundation, this is good for you. If you want a super lightweight coverage, just use a beauty blender. If you want a super lightweight, or your hands. But if you are wanting a more flawless look with the feel of like you ain't wearing nothing, because my skin feels so free with this product, this here is going to be perfect for you. Again, I think this was like $30, something like that. Again, everything will be linked down below because I can't remember offhand, but this is really good. This is a 1.8 ounce. I've been using this pretty consistent, and I will say this will probably just be something I use most in the summer months. It's definitely mattifying, so it's definitely a product that if you got super dry skin, you want to moisturize very heavily before applying this. But if you are oily like me, do your normal routine and check out some of the products I'm mentioning, you're going to love this. The second foundation is no surprise because every chance I've been getting, I've been putting this on. So this is the Estee Lauder Double Wear Stay in Place Makeup. It is so bomb, okay? This is a foundation that if you like, oh, I'm going somewhere, I'm taking photos tonight, I don't want any blemishes popping through, this here is fire. It's full coverage. Now, they say 24-hour makeup. Now, girl, I don't know about y'all, but like I like wearing makeup for the time that I need it, but I want to wash my face as soon as I can. So if you are someone that needs a foundation and makeup to last for hours on hours, grab this. I played myself. I mean, my one girl, Mika, has told me about this for so much time. Like, girl, try it out, try it out, try it out. And I kept playing with it. I'm like, no, I don't need it. I don't need it. No, I needed this. This is absolutely amazing. So this is the foundation I'm pulling out if I'm really going out. I'm going out at night. I know I might take photos with flash. This here is the product that's going to have you looking beat, okay? Beat. Grab it. $43. Grab it, girl. Grab it. So let's stay in the foundation lane. Let's go into a powder foundation. Now, y'all know, if you oily, okay, the biggest part of your face staying matte is powder. Again, you don't want to set your face so much that now you're looking like a dry, you know, piece of cake. You want to make sure that you are matte down, but also not so caked up. So with powder, you do have to be very careful because you can go from being matte to cakey very fast, in my opinion, especially with the Fenty Beauty powder foundation. This powder foundation can be worn by itself. So that just tells you that if you go in too heavy, it's gonna give cake. I don't like cakey makeup. That ain't cute to me. We ain't doing that in 2021. Let's leave cakey makeup, you know, at the door. Go ahead and use a brush with this, right? So a brush, so like a powder brush like this, and I had already had some on here. Go ahead and just powder it right up in here. And that fast. You look good. You know, it's knocking away the shine, but not giving me too much matte. If I use this sponge that come in here and I only use it when I'm out, when I use that sponge, it gives me very dry, right? So very, very dry. So typically if I'm pulling this out while I'm out, y'all, I'm somewhere that's hot. So a lounge, somewhere like that, it's hot. So that may be necessary. But when you're leaving your home, doing your makeup for the day, don't use a sponge with it. Use this brush, a powder brush, any powder brush you have, a kabuki brush, whatever you have, that is going to be perfect. It's going to, again, matte you down very well and give you amazing coverage. So again, today I went in with my Fenty Skin Tint, went on top with this. This gave me some additional coverage. So again, if you were like, this is so lightweight, it doesn't really do it, pair these together and you are going to be set. Now, in regards to setting, we have to set. Like, that's just something we have to do. So we have to set our face at the end of the routine and after we apply our concealers, because anything creamy, liquid should be set, okay? So if you did not know that, anything you're putting on your face that's liquid needs to be set down. The only thing liquid I put on my face that I don't set is my clear brow gel, because this is liquidy, and if I put any powder on it, then my brow is going to be 3 shades lighter. That ain't what I'm doing. But everything else, concealer, anything else, you need to set it. Laura Mercier Honey, for women of color, can't do no wrong. I ain't touched that translucent and God knows when. I may have to find some kind of use for it, maybe like setting my eyelids. That's another thing. So you need this to set your eyelids if you're doing shadow, your under eyes from concealer, anywhere where you highlight, even when you do your contour, if you want to go ahead and give a more sharpened effect, you want to go ahead and use your powder there. The translucent powder is absolutely something you will need in your collection as an oily person. Obviously, there are a ton of options out there. Y'all, as an oily person, I have a ton of setting powders. I have Fenty. I have Huda Beauty. I have another one, Hourglass. I have a ton of setting powders, but nothing comes through for me like Laura Mercier honey. Nothing. And I'm not saying that because I'm getting paid, because I ain't. Nothing comes through for me like this particular product. So if you are looking for the products that's going to help make a difference for you oily girls, grab this. And any other product I mentioned today, you really need all of them. I'm just saying you need them all. But if you oily, you absolutely need some type of powder. So you're going to have a powder. So whether you do a foundation style powder, or you do a loose setting powder, you're going to need a powder if you are oily. That's just it. That's all. Now, we've come to the end. So I have the one main option that I wanted to mention, but then I also have a bonus. So I had, I think, two bonus items this video, which is totally fine. So technically we had 12, but I'm still labeling this video as my 10 best beauty products. I don't care. But the last thing you need, ladies, if you are oily, you need to make sure you have a setting spray. I'm going to just tell you right now, if you're going out all day in the sun and you oily, you don't need any other setting spray except this one. So the Milk Hydro Grip Setting Spray. Nothing else comes through for me like this. I honestly had not picked up the big bottle, and I had been putting this down lately just because I hadn't felt like buying any more makeup lately. So I've been using some others, but nothing comes through for me in the heat and humidity that Tennessee brings. Nothing comes through for me like this particular product. Now, I will say lately, especially when I've been traveling, I've been only taking this Charlotte Tilbury setting spray. So you can see I'm working my way down on this. I love this. I really, really love this. Do I feel like it gives me a super duper matte finish? Not really, but I do feel very flawless when I use this. I do feel flawless, and I do feel like it does what it needs to do. But for the super oily girls like me, the Milk Hydro Grip is all you need. If you want to go grab this as a bonus option so you can test them out for your skin type, go ahead. But if you have this one, I promise you nothing else will matter. Nothing else will matter. Now, that was my last product. So you all, again, everybody's skin is different. Some are more oily than others. Some are less oily. Some, again, if you're watching this in your combination oily, some of these products together are going to be too much for your skin, okay? They're going to be too much for your skin. But for me, it's a no. It's a no. I need all of them conjuncted together, okay? But if you are someone that's like, well, I'm oily, but not like super oily, some of these products you can still use, but you don't want to use them all together, right? So if you're using a Hydro Grip primer, you may not want the Hydro Grip setting spray, plus the powder, plus the setting powder, plus the matte foundation. So just assess your skin accordingly and determine from there which you need for your skin type. For my skin type, I've used all of these, and 2 hours in the party, I'm gonna be oily, okay? It's just gonna happen because I'm also someone that sweats. So just giving you that little bit of background. But all of these products I'm super obsessed with. And this summer, you are guys, anytime you guys see a beauty video, a vlog where I'm getting ready, you're going to see at least 2 to 3 products each time. You're going to see at least 2 to 3 of these products each time, minimum. Maybe more, maybe 5 or 6 really. But that is how I feel about these products. I think they are absolutely what you need in your collection. If you are combination to oily, don't hesitate. Run to the store, get on Sephora.com, Ulta.com, and grab these items. Thank you all so much for all of your love and support. I will see you all in the next one. Oh, wait. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe down below. I'll see you all in the next one.